Yes. Today happens to be the second day of the month of June. Here we are in the new month, and I know that definitely this new month is going to bring new blessings to each and every one of us. So just keep on keeping on. Gradually, we are bringing 2025 to an end. But I believe that once you are resolved, once you are resolute, once you stay focused and keep doing what you are supposed to do, definitely you attain what you are supposed to get. So never give up. Always push forward, push forward, push forward. This is what we do on Black Empire Media Network. All that time, we want to encourage you, want to, inspire you to aspire for greater things. Welcome to today's editions of your favorite program on TV, The Black Pot, aka Kukushu Nimu. This is where we speak truth to power, and we speak it unapologetically. My name is Lord ASOREBA Thunder. So spare me some few minutes of your time, and we're going to have a very good and fruitful discourse here on the Black Pot. And I want to say a very big thank you to Tap Send for holding us down. Tap Send is the most reliable and affordable way you can send money. You can send money from any part of the world to your loved ones. So if you have to send money to your loved ones, if you find yourself in Australia, Canada, Nigeria, Botswana, anywhere in the world that you are and you need to send money, please make sure you are sending it via Tap Send. Tap Send with the promo code Black Rasta. Black Rasta is BLAKKRASTA. BLAKKRASTA. That's the promo code Black Rasta. So send your money through Tap Send, and you'll be glad you used this most reliable and affordable app, Tap Send. Welcome. We have 3 top issues we're going to delve into quickly. So we have to enter into the first story from the Black Pot. And our first story, Gold Board and Ghana's golden future. Gold Board and Ghana's golden future. What is the Gold Board? So the Gold Board is one of the establishments that has been introduced by the new NDC government led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and Mr. Sami Gyamfi happens to be the acting CEO of the Gold Board. And Gold Board is there to regulate the purchase, the sale and purchase of gold. And since its inception, the Gold Board has struck some successes that have been commended by experts and even the president himself. Ghana Gold Board. Let's go into it. President Mahama on how Gold Board will push for gold refineries in Ghana. President John Dramani Mahama has announced a series of policy measures aimed at reducing Ghana's long-standing reliance on the export of unprocessed minerals, stressing the need to develop domestic refinery, battery production, and value-added industries. Speaking at the Global Mining Summit in Accra on Monday, June 2nd, 2025, the President Mahama argued that Ghana's current approach to mineral extraction benefit foreign economies far more than it helps its citizens. He noted that minerals are exported in raw form and later imported as finished goods at a much higher cost. We must move beyond extraction to transformation, Mr. Mahama said, refining our gold, producing jewelry, converting lithium into battery components, and processing bauxite into alumina and aluminium is the path to a resilient and diversified economy. Ghana remains Africa's leading gold producer and holds commercially viable deposits of lithium, iron ore, and bauxite. Despite this wealth, Mr. Mahama pointed out that these resources have not resulted in broad-based economic improvement for most Ghanaians. He attributed the issue to years of external dominance in the sector and limited local industrial development. He explained that government policy now seeks to link the mining sector more closely with manufacturing, energy, and logistics, backed by research institutions and skills training. He also disclosed plans to increase Ghanaian ownership in the mining value chain through avenues such as the stock exchange and other domestic investment platforms. Touching on gold, Mr. Mahama pointed to early results from Ghana Gold Board, which he said has generated $2.7 billion in export earnings so far. He added that the board's collaboration with the Precious Minerals Marketing Company, PMMC, is expected to strengthen these gains. A new track and trace system is set to be introduced to verify that all exported gold meets both environmental and ethical standards. He also said the board will work with private companies to rehabilitate 10,000 hectares of land affected by mining. On lithium and other minerals used in clean energy technologies, Mahama said, Ghana will introduce clear policies and legal measures to attract long-term investors, encourage technology transfer, and support local participation in emerging industries. The 2025 summit, officially known as Mining in Motion, brought together African heads of states, traditional rulers, industry leaders, and global partners to discuss how the continent's mineral wealth can support sustainable growth. The event was held under the patronage of the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. Thank you. So for so many years, pre-colonial era to now, Ghana has been mining gold, diamonds, bauxite, and name them. And unfortunately, if you go to the mining cities or mining towns across the country, you ask yourself, so indeed, is this where the gold is mined? Is this the Obuasi? Is this the Takwa? Is this the Akwatia? Is it the Pristia that we mine precious minerals? You go there and it seems like nothing is happening there. That is the unfortunate situation. Mr. Mahama said it right. You know, the ownership of the gold is more or less in the hands of foreigners. This, I mean, the mining companies we have in the country are largely owned by foreigners. And these foreigners or foreign companies repatriate the profit they make from the gold. So they sell the gold, they take the gold outside the country, sell them, make some dollars, and they keep the dollars in their accounts overseas, not in Ghana. So though the gold was bought with dollars, the dollar is not coming into the system for us. Just a very small portion of the dollar that they earned will come into the country. So it's one of the reasons why we even have issues with the dollar. So the introduction of the gold board, led by Sami Gyamfi, has shown a commendable success. What it took the SY, the PMMMC, and the other, institutions to gain. It has taken the newly constituted gold board 4 months to achieve what used to be, to achieve more than what used to be achieved in 12 months. So this clearly is a testament of how beneficial and the potential that the gold board wields. Now, anytime we talk of gold, we think of jewelries. That is what comes to their mind, jewelry. But the uses of gold is far beyond jewelries. Your gold chain, your gold necklace, earrings. No. They are just, a small portion to let you appreciate what gold is. Now, anyone who is holding a smartphone, you are holding something that contains gold. Gold is used in the world of electronics. It is very, very, very instrumental when it comes to your smartphones, your laptops, your computers. Gold is found in every phone, every smartphone that you see. Those who go to space, they need gold to protect them from the infrared. So the spaceships, the spacecraft, and even the attire that the astronauts they put on, they have gold as part of it to protect them. Gold is used in medicine. When it comes to the world of medicine, we use gold. Gold is used in dentistry. Gold is used, the nanoparticles, the nanogold, they are used to produce, treatment for cancer. They are used to treat cancer, and other inflammatory diseases. We use gold in treating them. Gold is used in the world of cosmetics. So companies like L'Oreal and Dior, they use gold. Gold is used in architecture, in building. Gold is used, if you go to the, higher up, the higher end restaurants, they use gold to garnish food. People are eating gold though. The gold leaves. The gold leaves. They sprinkle it even on some ice creams. And you go and they mention the price for you. You know that yes, though gold is tasteless, but at least, they say gold is good for the human body. So gold is very, very, very important beyond jewelries. Therefore, if you are not refining the gold, if you are not adding value to the gold, you will not enjoy the full benefit. You won't get the full complement of the benefit you are supposed to derive from gold. So Ghana is just earning a peanut. And even that, the mining companies, they repatriate their profit. So Ghana is not really benefiting from the gold that we have. That is why you go to the mining towns and cities and villages and they are poor. The ordinary people there, they don't have anything to show. And meanwhile, all forms of mining, whether it is illegal or legal mining, they all destroy the land. They destroy the environment. Mining in its nature is destructive. So I am glad that the president has assured that about 10,000 hectares of land is going to be reclaimed. It is very, very, very important that we do that. So let's have the refinery and then let us add value to the gold and let us, enjoy the benefit of the chain, the production chain. Those who use it for the cosmetic, those who use it for the electronics, let's get money. Let's the gold benefit the country. So I want to commend Sammy Jemfi and his team at the Gold Board, and I entreat them to do better, to do more. There's more room for improvement. In fact, the issue of gold is one of the canker in our society now because of illegal mining activities. Illegal mining is fast destroying and depleting our forests, and our water bodies are dying because of illegal and irresponsible mining. To the extent that the whole cane, or 2-4 say to the second, the whole kino was even wailing that these Galamsey operators, these illegal miners, have entered into his concession. Just omodidi akonana diem, omodidi konana shim, manana esu. 2-4 was crying that the Galamseyers have invaded his concession and they are eating from his concession. But you just make mistake and let them say that gold is in your palm and sleep. Before you wake up, people are there with pickers and excavator, and they are digging in your palm. They will dig deep and excavate and extract the gold. They will do that. So, in order to enjoy the full benefit of the gold. And you know one thing with the Galamsey men, I'm glad just in the news about 40 Galamseyers have been arrested. I think the number has shot up to about 80. It's a good thing. But you know, some of us have said it over and over again. If a man is born at a place where the sea is, it's likely that man or woman will eat from the sea. They will go fishing. So what about the man who happens to be in a place where there is gold? Shouldn't that indigene also enjoy the benefit of the gold in his village? This is a question. So that is why some of the Galamseyers think that, no, this is what we also have. And this is what we also have to live on. So I will repeat it. Please, Mr. President, the powers that be, we have been fighting and fighting and fighting, and we seem not to be winning the fight against illegal mining. So instead of us fighting, why don't we try to regulate it? Why don't you, if you go to, for example, Amansia West, you gather all the small people doing the mining, okay, the Galamseyers, put them together. One Galamsey person has about 10 excavators. One Galamsey man has about 15 excavators. See, if you put them together, the kind of resource they will amass, the kind of capital they will raise, if you put the Galamseyers in Amansia West or Amansia East together, the kind of capital, the amount they will raise, not even Newmont or any of the foreign gold companies brought such a capital to start their gold business in Ghana. So put them together, let them form mining cooperatives like we have with the farm cooperatives. So mining cooperatives. So you know that when you go to Amansia East, it is Stanley, it is Jeff, it is ASOREBA, it is Lechelenche, it's ASOREBA. We are the ones who have come together to form the cooperative. So if anything happens to the forest reserve, if anything happens to the water bodies, you know who to hold accountable. And they will form proper mining company. If they come together, they will form a proper large-scale mining company and mine well. You see, the Galamsey the boys do. They are able to extract just about 30% of the gold. The gold they dig from the ground. They are able to extract just about 30%. Where does the 70% go? Because they are using crude method. Because they are being chased after. So one, they don't have time, the luxury of time to extract enough gold. And two, they are using crude method to extract the gold. So about 70% is left in the sand. And some of these big mining companies, these big large-scale mining companies, they go to the Galamseyers and they buy those sand. And they will go and extract the 70%. So they even seems to be benefiting from the Galamsey more than the Galamsey guys. So please, let's look at it holistically. Let's make sure that, yes, we have the refineries. Let's make sure that we have industries that add value to the gold. Until you add value to your raw material, there is no way you are going to generate employment. So the moment we decide to add value to our raw materials, we have decided to create employment opportunities for the youth. Technology can be important. So Mr. Mahama, thank you so much. We are strongly behind you. Let's make sure that it works. And aside the gold, the lithium, the bauxite, the iron ore, all those stuff, let us have value on them. Let us add the value. Let us enjoy the benefit. And I tell you, Ghana can pay child benefit if indeed we decide to go beyond the extraction and do value addition of our gold, our bauxite, our diamond, our raw materials. If we do that in Ghana here, we will be able to pay every Ghanaian child who is under 18 and pay even unemployment benefits. We will raise enough money. You see, gold is the pure money. That is why to me was flaunting it. This is gold. This is gold. This is gold. Now he is crying Ghana fue, MPP fue. So Mr. Mahama, thank you. Sami Jamfi, God bless you. Keep up the good work. Yes, we'll go quickly for our quote of the day. And when we come back, we enter into the next story. This is the Black Pot, aka Koko Show Nemu. We want you to send your comment. Let me quickly ask you, should the OSP declare the former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta wanted? Put your answer at the comment section. Should the OSP declare him wanted? I want to know your answer. Put it there in the comment section. We'll read it.
Blackpot, Coco Show.
All right, welcome back. This is the Black Pot, aka Koko Show Nemu. This is where we speak truth to power, and we speak it unapologetically. As I said, let us know what you think about it. Should the OSP declare Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta wanted? Should the OSP declare Ken Ofori-Atta wanted? Let us know your comment. They put it there on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you are watching us. Just put your comment there. We're going to read them. Keep the comments coming. Yes, and how can we also make the gold and the precious minerals that God has endowed our country with beneficial to the Ghanaian and the African people? This is a question we are asking. We need to hear from you. So put your comments there. And remember, this is Black Empire Media. Want to do business with us? Call us on 02444-99461 and let us do business. We go straight into our second issue for the day. The OSP Ken chess game. The Office of the Special Prosecutor and Ken Ofori-Atta, they are playing some chess, not chaskele. Let's enter into the pot. Yeah, that is Mr. Kese Ejabeng, the Special Prosecutor. That is him, smiling beautifully on your screen, Mr. Kese Ejabeng. Okay. And this is Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta. Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta. Once upon a time, Mr. Ofori-Atta was the finance minister in Ghana here, and under his stewardship, a lot happened, and many are calling for accountability. So for some time now, the Office of the Special Prosecutor has been looking forward to have Ofori-Atta come and answer to his stewardship, but it seems he's out of the jurisdiction, and efforts to get him to appear before the OSP is always proving to be futile. Latest, Ofori-Atta requests online meeting with OSP due to reported health issues. Former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta will not be appearing before the Office of the Special Prosecutor OSP on Monday, June 2nd, as previously planned, due to an unanticipated decline in his health. According to the report by citynewsroom.com, his legal team has formally informed the Human Rights Court and the OSP of the change, providing medical reports to describe his present state of health and the planned surgeries. If Mr. Ofori-Atta does not show up for the appointment on Monday, June, there is increased concern that Kisi Ejabe, the special prosecutor, will go ahead and redeclare him wanted. According to an earlier OSP statement, such a change is likely to occur soon. The Human Rights Court is currently hearing a case against Mr. Ofori-Atta, contesting his previous wanted status. A decision in the lawsuit is scheduled for June 18, 2025. The OSP acknowledged the current judicial procedure on May 28 in a post on their official X account. The Human Rights Court has adjourned to 18 June 2025 for a ruling on a motion filed by former Finance Minister Kenneth Ofori-Atta seeking to restrain the Office of the Special Prosecutor from declaring him wanted, among other reliefs. Mr. Ofori-Atta is also asking the court to order the OSP to remove previous declarations from its social media platforms. His motion was moved by his legal team and is being contested by the OSP. The court will deliver its ruling on the matter on 18 June 2025. According to sources, Mr. Ofori-Atta has, in accordance with the Electronic Transactions Act, offered to take part in the OSP's inquiry online. As a result, the OSP would be able to remotely get a cautioned statement from him during his therapy. OSP has not yet released any new public announcement on its plans. Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta must appear and answer for his stewardship. He needs to appear, whether on a sick bed or whether in clutches. Mr. Ofori-Atta must appear. He must account for his work as a finance minister. Mr. Ofori-Atta was so powerful in this country during the presidency of his cousin, Anadu Dankwa. First of all, his appointment as the finance minister was met with a lot of, pushbacks. People said this is a family appointment, a Bushanchendi appointment, and that Mr. Ofori-Atta was not cut for the job of a finance minister. Even members within the MPP had tipped a certain Osesibe who had been vocal for the party on issues of finance and economic management when they were in opposition. People tipped him to be the finance minister. But suddenly, Ken Ofori-Atta was made the finance minister. I'm telling you, apart from the president, amongst all the members of the executive, a finance minister is even powerful. than a vice president. And especially in their regime, he was so powerful that he was the Alpha and Omega. The bar started from his door and stopped at his door. Ken Ofori-Atta, once a powerful finance minister. This is the finance minister who went to heaven and descended to hell and went straight into the abyss of the sea to see to it that the obnoxious, the devilish levy was pushed down the throat of Ghanaians. This is Ken Ofori-Atta. And went ahead to celebrate with levy cake that he has been able to pass the levy. This is Ken Ofori-Atta. He's the man. Ken Ofori-Atta is the man who was behind another Mr. Amakwata, the former roads and highways minister, to close down the toll booths because of levy. This is Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta, who will always wear white and quote scripture, and yet he was suffocating a lot of Ghanaians, including pensioners, people who had served their country and gone on pension, hoping to live on their investment. This man gave them nothing. He gave them pain. He gave them gross disrespect to the extent that we had a former Chief Justice openly wailing and pleading with this wicked finance minister and his government. And he decided to give them haircuts. This is Ken Ofori-Atta. When he wanted to pass the levy, when he wanted to pass his evil, devilish levy, Ken Ofori-Atta made sure that he made funds, money available for people to be, flown from Uzbekistan and Mongolia and Pakistan and all the whatever to come and vote in favor of the levy. To the extent that people who were on sick bed, people who had things inserted in their nose, people who had their brain open, their head open, and their brains were worked on, he managed to get them to come, put people in ambulance, to put a man who is sick, man who had not attended parliamentary meetings for so many months, managed to put the man on the sick bed, put him in an ambulance, bring him to the parliament house to come and vote for the evil levy. So in that same way that they managed to get the sick people to come to parliament and vote for levy, he should be able to come and account for his stewardship. Whether he is sick or not, he should manage the way they manage the sick people to move from their sick bed, move them from their sick bed against their will to come and vote for levy. He should come. We will not tolerate and entertain any nonsense. No. Every former official of the state and even current officials of the state, okay, that must answer for his or her stewardship, should be made to do so at all costs. We have a nation to build. We have a future to secure. So we cannot let Ofori-Atta, okay, keep us on tenterhooks. So OSP, please, you have given Ken Ofori-Atta a long rope the back and forth, the chess game is too much. Some members of the general public even think that maybe you and Oforiata, you people have put your heads together to dilly-dally with us, to swindle us. So OSP, please do the needful. Do the needful. If you have to let Interpol, wherever he is, wherever Oforiata is, bring him down. We have been complaining, we have been urging, we have been appealing. Under him, Ghana was supposed to build 111 hospitals. Under him, Ghana was supposed to build 111 hospitals. We couldn't build 10. We couldn't build 5. So if they had been sincere, if it wasn't a lip service and they had built the 111 hospitals, I don't think he would have been outside seeking for healthcare. Don't we have doctors? Don't we have hospitals here? That thing should, you see, this is the reason why we are saying that. The ministers, the government appointees, should not be allowed to seek medical care outside the country. If you want them to make the medical system, the healthcare system in Ghana better for all of us, we should force them to stay here. That is what Black Rasta sang about. When you sick, we run go to London. When we sick, we die for Kwalebu. Mr. President, why you do the thief so? Why you they sleep at night? See, they will come in like an angel. Forata, coming like an angel in his white with his Bible quotations. This man has maltreated a lot of Ghanaians. We have suffered under him more than Jesus Christ, how he suffered under Pontius Pilate. So Oforiata must come. Declare him wanted. Let him produce himself. He is not human. He is not Ghanaian. He is not special than any other Ghanaian who is made to go through, who is made to account for stewardship. Like Abuga Pele, like Chachuchikata. He should be made to appear in flesh and in blood. A lot of people say they are praying for him. They are interceding for him so that death will not take hold of him, because they want to see him, face the consequences of his actions and his inactions. Oforiata must answer. So wherever he is, bring him down and let him come and account to the people of Ghana. OSP, do the needful. Ghanaians are watching. Ghanaians are watching. Ghanaians are watching you. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukusho Nimu. Here we speak truth to power. We have decided to be on the side of the truth, on the side of our country, Ghana. We go for a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to read your comments. So please keep them coming. What do you think about the OSP and Ken Oforiata back and forth? What do you think about Ghana's gold board? What do you think about it? This and any other issue that is of importance to you as a Ghanaian. Let us hear from you. This is Black Empire Media, Black Empire TV. This is the Black Pot. We'll be back after this.
Blackpot, Coco Show.
Yes, welcome back. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushu Nimu. Here we speak truth to power and we speak it unapologetically. Get your comments coming, please. Let us know what you think about the issues discussed so far. And we are going to read your comments right here. Abdul Rahman Kojo, good evening. I pray that African leaders change. I am monitoring from Qatar. I remember some years back, one guy asked me that he heard that my country had a lot of gold, so why am I in Qatar? I laugh. Mohammed Benzia 1. Welcome to yet another blissful week to speak truth to power. Mr. Tender, family, let's like and share for all our loved ones. 12 watching, only 2 likes. Why you is signed MC Scorpion Insider Shaman. Abdurrahman Kojo, the finance minister should stop the drama and go and answer questions. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushu Nimu. Let's have your comments coming. You read all of them, whether it's on YouTube, on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, wherever you put them. We are going to make sure that we read them here. Your opinions matter. Zion Genesis says, evening everyone. Yes, sire. Zion Genesis, one love always. Abna Sela said, continue with the good works. Abna, much love. Yes, sire. We are going to do so. Okay. Until these are the comments that we have so far. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Mark Romeo Fori, he say my regards. Mark Romeo Fori. All right. Share this broadcast. Share. Remember, tap send is a convenient and affordable way to send money from any part of the world. Do business with us here at Black Empire Media, and you'll be glad you did it with us. 02444-99461. 02444-99461 is the number to call us on. Let's go to our final story for the night. MTN will hold Ghana to ransom. MTN will hold Ghana to ransom. Who is saying this? MTN. Let's go in. Okay, that's him. Professor Stephen Adair. Professor Stephen Adair is an economist, a statesman, and a very vociferous individual. He is bold to speak truth to power. That sometimes, when you have food in your mouth, you are not able to talk because you are observing table manners. Let's go on. This is from Modern Ghana. MTN will hold Ghana to ransom one day if left unchecked, Professor Adair. Why is he saying so? Renowned Ghanaian economist, public administrator, and statesman, Emeritus Professor Stephen Adair, has expressed concern that MTN Ghana and its fintech wing, Mobile Money Limited, MML, otherwise known as MTN Momo, will hold the country to ransom one day if their growth is left unchecked. He was delivering the keynote address at the Ghana Corporate Finance Awards Gala Dinner, organized by Entrepreneurs Foundation Ghana, EFG, to recognize excellence in Ghana's corporate finance industry. The address, which was backed by data, copious analysis, and deep institutional insight, cut through the otherwise applause-filled ceremony with surgical clarity. In a bold and unsparing speech, Professor Adair took aim at what he described as one of the most urgent but overlooked threats to Ghana's financial system, the unchecked dominance of MTN's mobile money operations, which he likened to a shadow financial empire operating beyond the central bank's radar. MTN is today probably the biggest corporate financial institution in Ghana, even if many citizens are not aware of it. If left unchecked, MTN will hold the nation to ransom one day. Mark my words, Professor Adair stated. Okay. MTN, seriously speaking, is one of the thriving industries or companies in Ghana. Yes, one of the thriving companies in Ghana. MTN has done so well. MTN must be commended. MTN has become a giant in our telecommunication industry. And MTN has been able to even metamorphose and enter into the finance, the sector of our economy. And MTN has also become a giant in the finance sector of this country. A lot of Ghanaians do not have bank accounts. But a lot of Ghanaians have MTN mobile money wallet. So this should tell you how MTN is controlling the finance, sector of this country. MTN started as space phone. They took advantage of the bad leadership of the then One Touch. When the mobile telecommunication system started, it was very prestigious to have a One Touch SIM card. Okay, One Touch was owned by Ghana Telecom. So One Touch. If your number is 020, that alone could even give you 3 girlfriends. Guys who were using One Touch those days, in fact, they were having fine girls, and they were considered as elite. It was a symbol of prestige to have One Touch. When you see network, One Touch, hey sir. And it was so difficult to get One Touch a SIM card to buy than looking for cocaine or weed to buy. You'll be there and you hear, some of the same Adeo in Sunyane, and people rush from Kumasi, rush from Accra to Sunyane to go and search for One Touch SIM cards to buy. Little did they know that they were digging a deep pit for One Touch and Ghana Telecom. Before they realized, the space phone came. And space phone came, 024, space phone, and they made the SIM card available, accessible, and affordable. And everyone was buying. So they did so well. And then they introduced the space to space. And that was the game changer. So you can, even if you don't have a phone, can go to space phone vendor and do space to space call. That was it. And they brought mobile money. And now mobile money is the newest gold mine. MTN is making money. In fact, MTN is creating money. You see a Jessica, they create money every day. And this is the reason why some of us always said that I don't understand it whenever a government says that I don't have money. Because we have forms of money. Gold is a form of money. And another form of money is what we call the ledger. The ledger. If you apply for a loan from the bank, what would the bank do if they decide to give you the loan? You will be there and they'll send you a message. Oh, Mr. Efriye, your loan request has been granted. And so amount has been deposited into your account. You will not see the money physically. It's a message that you see on your phone or on your computer, in your email. And that is money. That same message, you can also use that same message to send money to another person. So that's how the mobile money is working. So where is the money you have in your wallet? It's a message. Code, message. So if I want to send money to Stanley right now, I just need to punch. And I'll send the amount. And it will appear on his phone as a form of message. So MTN is printing money. Not the physical, but digitally. They are controlling the money in Ghana here. I'm telling you. MTN is controlling the money in Ghana. And aside the control that they have on our money, MTN, you see, there are some MTN Momo users, they have died. And they have left their money in their wallet. Have you thought of that? How many don't know their PIN? People have died and left money in their Momo wallet. People have money in their Momo wallet more than their bank account. They don't even, some majority don't even bank account. So just imagine one day, if you wake up and MTN is not functioning, should MTN mobile money go off one day, the kind of pressure that will come into the system, the kind of stagnation that will happen to our economy. So I always say that MTN has become a very, very instrumental and critical national asset like Akosombo Dam. So MTN has become a threat. I'm telling you, MTN can mess up the economy one time. Let their network go off and see how people will be sweating. People will sweat like a boy underwater who is still sweating. And if you have a boy, someone who is underwater and the person is sweating, can you imagine that? The person is in the water and is sweating. It means that the person is being drowned. You will sweat. So please, I side totally with Professor Stephen Adair. Some of us, maybe it's because we are not professors and doctors. Some of us, we have been saying this for a long time. I've been saying this for a long time, that MTN is too powerful. I'm happy that MTN is growing, is expanding, giving employment to people. But if we don't put in measures, shock absorbers, if you don't prevent certain things from happening, what will happen to Ghanaians? And what will happen to the Ghanaian economy? Should MTN collapse? Should MTN something? Is MTN that will give you a message that you have 10,000 cedis as your balance? If you check again and your balance is 5,000, what will you do? See, MTN is printing money, not the note, but the digital money. It's message they give to you, message they give to you that you have 1,000 cash in receive. Hey, nowadays the most important message one can receive, cash in receive for 5,000 cedis from Stanley Opare. You see that money, hey, they'll be laughing, hey, Charlie, Atom Kukuro. So please, I don't want MTN to collapse. In fact, MTN is a company that me, I will guide, I will protect it at all costs. It shouldn't go off, it shouldn't collapse. Else people will die. People will collapse. People will poison themselves. I'm telling you. And MTN is like a financial institution. They are making money. You see that the volume of transaction done on mobile money is more than what is going on in the bank. It's more than that. So please, Ministry of Communication, Bank of Ghana, Ministry of Finance, National Security and Research, please do something. Do something before it becomes too late. It's an human institution. Anything can happen. MTN, Ayuko, MTN, money, mobile money, ababe buapa. We are glad. We appreciate the service you are providing to us. But, as I said, human institution, anything can happen. So we are not against you. Black Empire Media is fully in support of your operations. But we are looking into the future. We are looking, you see, most of the time we want to think positive, but Charlie, all the time for think positive. Especially, for example, if you are writing exams, maths, and they ask you, what is the square root of 25? So, what is the square root of 25? And you see 25. You see 10. You see 15. You see -5. You see none of the above. If you don't take care, you choose none of the above because you only think positive. But -5 is also the square root of 25. So -5 times -5 will give you 25. So square root of 25 is plus or -5. not just 5. It's either plus 5 or minus 5. That is the square root. So if you think positive, I beg you, think negative too. That is how the universe was made. That is how we get power. If you put the dry cell, okay, the dry cell in your phone, in your gadget, and you do positive, you will not get power. It's positive and negative. So please, MTN, we salute you for the good job done. But government, take action before the worst happens. This is the Black Pot, aka Kokoshunimu. We speak truth to power, and we speak it unapologetically. I want to say a very big thank you to the production crew. I want to say a big thank you to all our viewers, those on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, those of you who will be watching this broadcast later. Please remember to put your comments there. Let us know what you think, and we are going to read them. We are going to share it with the rest of the world. It is important to us. Remember, this program was brought to you by kind courtesy of TapTapSend. TapTapSend is the most affordable and convenient way to send money from any part of the world to whoever you want to send it. And you know, from TapTapSend, you can receive the money in your Momo wallet. You see now, even when they are remitting, and the remittance first used to be Western Union, now remittance, they come direct to your Momo. So MTN is so powerful. I'm saying it all. MTN is powerful. MTN, we are powerful. MTN, we go. All right. Thank you so much for staying with us. This is the Black Pod. My name is Lord ASOREBA Thunder. God willing, tomorrow we'll be back on your screens with another edition of the Black Pod, aka Kuku Shunimum. Tomorrow is June 3rd. It's raining in Accra. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Don't say I'm going to church. People were going to church. A whole medical doctor, she was returning from choir rehearsals and got carried away in the June 3rd flood. So please, when it's raining, find a safer place and stay. Mauna irao, nyoma ajobo. Adios. Shalom.